In my experience, you can tell a lot about a fake person and how they feel inside. You can say a lot about a fake person and how low their self-respect is. That friend who acts like a bad bee, that dude who acts like he's got everything on his tip of his fingers, he's got you at the tip of his or her fingers. They disrespect you, and by the time you realize that this friend is not a friend, this friend is not even an enemy, this friend hates you, and this friend wants to break everything that you build. This friend wants to break your partner, your family, your parents' relationship with you, your siblings, your friends, other friends, wherever you involve this pest in, they will ruin everything, because one onion ruins everything else if you don't let them go. So when you finally let them go, you realize this bitch has always been a hater, man or woman. And I'm talking to those people who notice everything, but you keep quiet. They take your silence as weakness. They of course think that you're a pushover, because the loudest mouth that barks has an empty head. And people who think that they should speak loudly, raise their voice, purposefully be extremely rude to other men and women, even friends or acquaintances. If you're in the same place, you see how this friend treats other boys and girls around you. And it's so stinky. It's so dirty. What is wrong with you? Did your parents not teach you manners? Or are you that broken that you have to see another person hurt in the smallest or the biggest way, and that makes you feel big about yourself? These are the type of people, friends, lovers, family, you share your traumas with, you share your heartbreaks with, you talk about your life, because at one point you were an open book. That's a test and that's a lesson for you, because you can't welcome every Tom, Dick, Harry and call them your best chick, your best dude, your best friend, whatever sex is, I don't care. So at the end of the day, you will see when you share your successes, when you share your progress in life, you will sense such negative energy coming out of their mouth, but they will show like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you, or they will just brush you off like it's not a big deal. But soon enough, when you cut them off, and when that takes off, and when your life takes off, and when you take off, and when they didn't even spend the time to figure out who the real you are, they want to take offense? What the fuck? And you know what the funniest thing is? They take offense based on the life decisions that you make for yourself. Like your life is their business. Why the fuck is your life their business again? So at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself these hard questions, because when you finally move on from people and places and things and objects, there are a lot of things that you allowed in your life which really made you play small, when in reality, you were so huge. You are so big. Your aura is magnificent. But people make you feel small about yourself, because you put importance in what people have to say about you. Because we live in a world where everybody wants to look cool. Everybody wants to be the cool girl, the cool guy. And if there's one chick, one dude who comes around and they're just themselves, and if they're different, then people think, why is this bitch acting different? Why is he acting so different when they're just being themselves? And what makes you different is when you don't go according to the society norms. And especially when you don't go around fake people and you don't give them any importance, because fake people, players, people who enjoy malicing and abusing other men and other women as friends, as family, as colleagues, as lovers, they think that they're very cool when they f around with other people, and they even fuck you over for your loyalty, because they think when they can mess up the loyalty that you share with them, when they think that they can have you in the palm of their hands by lies, by malice, by slander, by whatever they do, that makes them big. For you, your purpose, yourself, your inner growth makes you big. But unfortunately, lines get blurry. Why? Because we stay quiet for way too long, and they run their mouths for way too long. And we stay quiet. Why? Oh, this is just a family member. That's just their nature. Oh, she's just a... She keeps talking about everybody else. Oh, he is just a bitch of a friend, and he should have been born a woman. But we think about it in our hearts. On our faces, we also want to keep the peace, because we also want to be socially accepted, and because this person who normally makes a big thing about themselves in public because they want to show to the world that they are very important people, that they are very decent people, that they don't do all this. And they have a lot of pride in them. And the way they show off themselves, it's like, wow, this is someone who's important. But everybody back of their mind knows, how are they being treated at home? How does their man treat them? How does their woman treat them? How does their parents treat them? How does their family treat them? How do their friends treat them who actually don't put up with their shit? But they do that to you. You know exactly how small they are. They're small. And honestly, have you asked yourself, what's their spiritual health like? What's their soul like? What's their spirit like? Are they good people? And unfortunately, these people who do not choose to grow, these people who do not choose to see within, but they always want to be, he said, she said, her, him, he's the problem, she's the problem. When you are minding your own business, and those are the people I'm talking to. Why? Because you don't pay attention to people who are barking. At the end of the day, why do people talk about other people so much? Don't you have anything else to do in life? And why do you talk about people who are not even focusing on you? And yes, you may be friends 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. The fact that people have still not moved on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 year after you drop them, and honestly, you didn't even think about them for 2 seconds because you know these bitches were snakes. So why the fuck can't they let go? And why do they think that, oh, she's actually dumb, he's actually dumb? Bro, people who are quiet, who let your shit slide when they were friends with you, lovers with you, family with you, colleagues with you, are not dumb people. They notice everything. They see how broken you are. And they see how truly you are being treated by everyone around you. But you want to throw your weight around us, and we take it because we think that you are mentally not right, emotionally not right, physically not right. Even if you may have the best job, which you scammed probably, or you got it because of your strengths, I'll give you that. But you're not good people. And friends are not meant to be friends forever. Let's get out of that mentality, yeah. Because people grow. People move on. And this goes to family and lovers too. So at the end of the day, if you think somebody's so naive, gullible, sweet, is dumb, or somebody's quiet, doesn't say much, doesn't react to you, is dumb, they are the ones you should be scared of because they know everything about you. And these are the people that you know can blow all your secrets out in the open. But that's the difference between you and us. We keep on to your secrets even after we leave you. But when it comes to a point where you are poking us and poking us and poking us, finally we will erupt. And all your dirty laundry is going to be out there. Why? Because we are 100%. So everything that you have woven around our names, our family's names, and all of that shit, and the fact that you say, oh my God, my family will never accept you as my girl, as my guy. Who the fuck are you? Do you know who our family is? And how we were raised? You all come into people's lives, and we come into other people's lives for certain aspects, for certain few months and years. People who are lifelong friends, good for you. I'm talking about people who come in and out. What makes you think you know the person? And yes, this goes to childhood friends as well. You were friends when you were teenagers, when you were children, or in your 20s. And now you guys don't talk to each other, and it has been, what, decades? But you still have this person's name in your mouth? He said, she said. Y'all have nothing else to discuss? Y'all don't have goals, life opportunities? Y'all don't think about your parents, your own self, if you have a good relationship with family, that is. Or if anybody that you care about. Don't you have personal aspirations? Why is somebody else's success that you are jealous of, who dropped you, a direct attack to your failure? They are doing something out of their own mentality, their own purpose, and they are doing something because this is the life that they were born and gifts that they were gifted with. And it is that person's choice to keep you, drop you, whatever. So why the hell can't you move on and do something? And instead of coming to a point in your life where you're a grown-ass man, you're a grown-ass woman, and you want to take care of other babies, you want to be pregnant, you want to be a husband, you want to be a wife, you want to be a girlfriend, you want to be a boyfriend, you want to be a good man, a good woman on paper. But inside, you rot, you stink. And as soon as you see somebody with their successes, this can be an ex-friend, current friend, whatever, inside, you feel so jealous. And you start hating a person because they look better than you, They're making more than you. They live better than you. They have a better man than your man. They have a better woman than your woman. Raise your fucking standards then. Because had you had some standards, and had you not been a bully, and had you shown the real face to the entire world, you probably would have still been friends with us. You probably should have been in a family dynamic with us. You probably should have been in a relationship with us. But we dropped you because we always knew you were fake. And so what do? You call on to your other peonies and those people who listen to you, because you have a hold on these people who are even lower than you, because the fact that somebody can listen to you without any facts about this person you're talking about, and they're like, oh my god, yes, let's gang up and let's attack her, let's attack him. And what do? Y'all trash a person's success. For them, you must be 1% of their life, even when you're all together. They had another 99% where responsibilities were there. Their own life was there. Their own history was there. Their own struggles were there. You were just in and out in their life, in the grander scheme of things. When we look back, when we look at you, when we think about you, you're minuscule. You're non-factor. You don't exist. You didn't make any difference. We did this you when we dropped you. We made a decision to drop you after a lot of thinking. So move the fuck on. At the end of the day, I don't know how y'all were raised, but we were raised right. At the end of the day, we also are holding on to a lot of shit that people around us have been doing. But we chose to move on from that shit. Why? Because we wanted to look forward, move forward, make new connections with people, places, things, objects in life, and just move on. Because down the line in 5 years, who the fuck cares what happened 5-10 years ago? Who the fuck cares about you who hurt us because we were elevating in life without slandering you? What we did was we moved on, because life moves on. Nobody in your life is permanent. So why the fuck can't you let people go? And to all those people who don't even know us directly through your friend or friend or friend, look at you. Just look at you. So disgusting. What a child. And you're a grown-ass man. Grown-ass women. Ugh. And for us, from now and future, these past people have taught us, these past besties, and everything that they did for us, family, friends, lovers, taught us, stop keeping quiet. Stop holding on to secrets. Speak up when you have to speak up, and throw people under the bus. Because soon enough, these people, the more you keep quiet, who don't have a backbone, who don't have a soul in them, who are broken individuals who've been broken by their past and their family and friends, and they take it out on you. If it was not you, it would be somebody else in your place. So don't take it personally. But at the end of the day, speak up, because I've had a friend whose man has told me if I didn't have her first, I would date you. And I kept my mouth shut, and it backfired. So wherever you are, I hope you know. And at the end of the day, I'm not interested. That's not the type of man I would go for. I'm not interested. And there are many women and men who get slandered by men and women who can't have them. Friends, family, or lovers. Get out. And find some self-respect. Find a life. And I hope to God, if God accepts you and if you repent, you'll find God. But until then, I just wish karma, and I just wish justice, and I just wish the truth always prevails, and you always speak the truth. And if your truth bothers somebody and they want to send you hate messages and hate you because you're living in your truth, just know that you bother them so much. You bother them so much that they had to take the time to hate on you and show their hate for you. Stalking, whatever. Ignore them. And if anything, pray to God that they reach a plight that they never do that to you again. I love you. Be good. And please don't pay attention to these fake people anymore. I love you.